Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. it's Friday Facebook Live, the late edition. It's Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Australia. Stampin' with Sharon. Sorry? My camera's not live. Why is my camera not live? My camera wasn't live. Why was my camera not live? I pressed the button. My daughter's just telling me that my camera wasn't live. I thought it was live. Oh. It's Sharon Wilson, Stampin' with Sharon, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Good afternoon. It's Friday Facebook Live, the late edition. I don't know what's going on. It's been one of those days this morning. So I have been out this morning, so I couldn't do my normal Facebook Live at 10 o'clock as I normally would. But I am on now, and I want to just show you a couple of things. Just while I'm getting ready, I'm just going to quickly bring up my Facebook page just to make sure I'm live and everything and stuff like that. Where am I? I am. I know, my daughter's telling me I am live. That's okay. That's good. I'm glad she's telling me that. That's good. They're home. It's school holidays. Oh, why is that still coming up? I turned that volume down. She's got it there. I've got it here. There you go. I think she just thinks I'm a bit dorky. So it's just kids. So today, yes, I am back. I will be here again next week, but then the week after we're away for a week. So we'll try and get some videos up as I before I go away, so that you can actually still keep looking at what I'm showing. I'll try and get a couple of short videos up, just some really quick ones, just to keep you watching stuff. So I wanted to show you, it's celebration time. So the brand new July to December mini catalogue is out now, and that is available until January. When's the date? 4th of January. 4th of January. Now my internet has actually been up and down a fair bit this week, or the last couple of days, so I'm hoping that I remain live, but please bear with me if I don't. So I'm going to flip over to my overhead camera and show you a couple of things in the catalogue. So let's go that one and that one. Yes, that's good. Excellent. All right. And I can also go my picture in picture. So there I am. Hello. So celebration is on now, and you can earn free products when you have a qualifying order. So when you spend $90, you can choose a few things from one thing from the catalogue for the $90 spend. Or if you decide you want to spend a bit more, you've got a bigger wish list, you can spend $180. If you spend $180, you can choose an item. Whoops, what's just happened? I've got part of a green screen on my... That's a bit weird. I'm just going to get rid of the picture in picture. Oh, what's happened with my face, Lizzie? I don't know. You should have a look. I don't know what's going on. It's half of my screen is green. No, because I've got to come. I'll have to come back again. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Something's happened on my on my face. I'm on the screen. It's only half. It's half green and then me. I don't know. I don't think it is the internet. No. It's. I'm still live. Yes, I am still alive. Maybe I won't go back to my face now. I don't know. It went green. Strange. Yeah, celebration. Anyway, for $180, you can choose. Let me see if I can find them. Find all the 180. 180. Where is it? So you can actually choose this set here, which is some gorgeous paper and a stamp set. And you get both items when you spend $180 on current Stampin' Up! Product. What else? Oh, this is 180 as well. These gorgeous dies. Now, if you search for tree lot dies, you will find so many products, so many projects that people have made with this die set. I haven't had a chance to play with it just yet, but you can see it makes a really cute little caravan. It's what we call a caravan in Australia, camper van in America. But cute little caravan, which is, yeah, really, really cute. Some people call it just mini house, my tiny house. You can also get the amazing phrasing stamp set. That's also another $180 spend if you're in Australia. And that's gorgeous. It's great words. Great words. For the $90 spend, there's the silver and gold 6x6 pattern paper. So it's actually silver and gold stripes and dots. You've got the stylish sketches. So if you like colouring in, they're a nice little stamp set for colouring in. There is some pool party and soft seafoam cards and envelopes. Now these have actually they're already gone in the US. So my advice to you is, if there are things in this catalogue that you love and that you would like to get and earn for free, I would suggest you get going and order it straight away. That's my advice. The Rings of Love DSP is another beautiful set of papers. That's 12 by 12, and they coordinate beautifully with the stamps and dies from the mini catalogue, the ringed with nature bundle. And so that's a embossing folder, a die, and some stamps as well. So you can, if you bought the Ringed with Nature bundle, you can get the Rings with Love DSP as well as a freebie. What else is there? The hippo dies and the hippos stamp set. So both of these are $90 spend. So you can get the stamp set, you can get the dies. So one or the other. Yeah, so there's some great products in there that you can earn for free when you have a qualifying order. If, however, your wish list is around 230 or even 169, really, if you've got a wish list of 169, I would seriously look at joining Stampin' Up, because you can get everything you want. Like, you can get $235 worth of product for only $169, and you also get the Making Plans collection. Now, let me show you that. The Making Plans collection, you get this gorgeous binder, which is A5. No, is it A5? Oh, no, it's not. It's bigger. Oh, no, the pages are A5. The pages, I think, are A5. They still seem bigger too. I don't know. I'm not sure what size they are, to be honest. But you get some gorgeous sticker sheets. So you get 2 of each. And it's got, so this is like events, order, on stage, stuff like that. So it's great for a demonstrator. The idea is they've actually brought it out to help you start, if you want to start a business with Stampin' Up. There's, you can build a side hustle, as they call it. I joined Stampin' Up just to, try and cover my costs. And it took me a little while, but I got there with me. But I've been doing it for 14 years, so I've actually put a bit of work into it. And yeah, so you can, it's sort of to help you sort of get going with that sort of stuff. Little stickers and stuff. You've also got tabs, and then you've got all of these inserts that you get, that you can actually set up your own planner. I haven't set mine up because I'm still working on a different diary that I'm working with. But you've got a beautiful, lots of pages that you can put in. So you'd probably put in about, I don't know, 3-4 months at a time, and then, because it's not a huge binder, put 3 or 4 months in at a time, and then go through those months, take them out, and put the next lot in as the time progresses. So what else? The other things you get with it, so you get extra tabs as well. Quite a few tabs. But just the binder itself is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. You also get 3 notebooks. Whoops. 3 notebooks. So you get one that's just blank pages. You get one that's got grid dots that you can do drawings or what have you in, and the other one is lined. Well, you can do that for bullet journaling or something. So you've got one that's lined. Yeah. So you got three notebooks with that as well. And last but certainly not least, you also get a stamp set, which is the Making Plans stamp set. So you can use this if you're a planner person. This is a great stamp set for that. You've got notes, to do, goals. You've got the dots for bullet points. It's a photopolymer stamp set. So yeah, it's a great little stamp set that you can use, and you get that for free when you join. So when you join Stampin' Up, join my team, you can choose you can choose $235 worth of product, and you get the starter in your starter kit. You get the Making Plans collection, which is obviously the stamp set, the binder, the pages, and the 3 notepads. So it's a fabulous deal. I think joining Stampin' Up is a fabulous deal any time of the year, but during celebration it's even better. So it's a great chance, great opportunity to grab yourself a planner and make some plans. Through July to December, there is also our mini catalogue. So this is the mini catalogue, and what I want to show you is this one here, which is the Nourish and Flourish kit. So the Nourish and Flourish kit is making a difference kit. So for every kit that's purchased, $4.25 will get donated to Nourish and Flourish. No, for each Nourish and Flourish kit, to support organisations working to end food insecurity. So I'm not sure what the organisations are that they're donating the money to, but $4.25 from every kit gets donated, which I think is a fabulous idea in itself. If you can buy something that brings you joy and can help someone else, I think that's always good. So that's in this the mini catalogue now, and it's $68. And what you get is you get this gorgeous lunch bag, with some floral decal on the front. It's a canvas bag, so it's quite nice, and it's got your insulation on the inside. And you also get the kit. So this is a non-stamping kit. So you don't get any stamps or ink or anything. You do get all the elements to make the cards, and there's 9 cards that you can make, 3 of each design. So 3 designs, 3 of each. And I will open it right now. So here we go. Get rid of my rubbish. So you've got some dimensionals, you've got some little embellishments as well. You've got some beautiful envelopes. So we've got what, three of those colours. Oh, too much glare on that. You've got those 3 and those 3. So the colours in it. Let's see. I don't know what the colours are in this one. Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Shaded Spruce. They're the colours. So that's Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Shaded Spruce for those colours. They're for the envelope. Oops, sorry, the envelope inserts, or the dies on the inside. So I don't know if you can see. Hang on. can see slightly. You can see the embossed. It's actually, yeah, it's embossed on the card base. So it's those three. You've got some different sayings in different, yeah, different sayings in different languages as well. This one's embossed as well, and this one you can see it's not chevron. I don't know what the pattern is for that one. I can't remember what's called, what you call it. You've got some more languages, but they're the ones I won't use because they're in a completely different language, and I don't read those languages, so I'll put them aside. It is a global company, so let's see if we can get the angle of this one. There we go. I think you can see that as well. Yeah. So they're all embossed, and so they'll add a nice bit of texture to each of the cards. So you've got the elements. You've got 3 of these sheets. They're just some cutout, some die cuts. And you've got some labels as well. And so they are sticker sheets. That's a sticker sheet. There you go. And you've also got some glue dots. So, we have our instructions. So let's get making these ones. So let's start with the first card, which is these ones. This is the ones with the little leaves, leaf branches and stuff on it. So let's start with them. And so we've got my labels. Here we go. Just saying hello. So I'm just going to pop those out. I'm just going to put that one back a bit further just so it's not as glary for you. So there you go. So I can see the instructions and I'll show you what I'm doing as I go. So we've got 3 cards and we're going to make them all together. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's, I don't know, maybe part of the cables come out. Maybe that's what it is. Because I've got a bit of, I think it's actually shifted it. Oh, that's what it's done. It's shifted. How have I shifted it over, Lizzie? I've shifted it. The screen, like that's what it is. I think I've actually shifted myself over one way. I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done. Anyway, so we need to bring in these ones. So we're going to use these 3 stickers and just try and line them up as evenly as possible. I don't know if that's straight. That's not straight. Not by a long shot. Let's try that again. I think that's a bit straighter. I think I need to use my camera to make it straight. If I have it straight there, and then if I line it up from the camera, I can make it straight rather than looking from an angle. So I hope I'm not breaking up with my video because my iPad keeps pausing. But if you're watching, come and say hi. Make sure you pop in and say hello. So which ones are we doing? We're doing, looks like the 2 yellow ones. Looks like 2 yellow ones. Hang on, why are you not popping out easily? There we go. 2 yellow. And then we've got the 2 blues. I think most of them are going on this card then. glues, and then we've got 3 different lots of leaves. So I think it's that one. I think it must be that one. And these ones. And these ones. So keep to the same leaves. It's always helpful. And then we have our glue dots. So we want to flip these over. Okay, so doing some glue dots on here. My youngest is making funny faces at me. She didn't want to be in the shot. She doesn't realise she's not going to be in the shot because I've only got my hands on the shot. And then what else do I need? I need, these ones are all glue dots as well. So this is the most time consuming bit. You put the glue dots on. I could use my seal, I guess. And I might get to that point where I just go, I'm just going to use my seal and not use my glue dots anymore. These ones are the same. There's one of the flowers that we use a dimensional on, and then we'll use the dimensional on the sentiment as well. It doesn't take long to assemble these card kits. I was at a Chicks at the Flicks event last night at Castle Hill, and yeah, there was a lot of people that they say, oh, I don't have the time, and I just think, well, it doesn't take long. This doesn't take long at all. I know it doesn't for me, and I'm sure it wouldn't for you either. And the little flowers. Sorry, I'm going a bit off the screen, aren't I? Okay. Alright, and these ones, these are the last ones, and this needs a dimensional and a couple of glue dots. One, two, three. Alright, and then a few dimensionals on the circle, or the oval. So it says to put the oval on first, which is what I shall do. Let's just move these up a bit more. Okay. Let's move the envelopes out of the way as well. just saying hello. And then we get our little flowers. One underneath. One of the leaves. Oops. There. I'm just working through the shapes at the moment and assuming I'm picking up the correct ones. That's one of the little ones. That's going to go down the other side. That one's the same. That one's the same. Okay, so this one is... I've got the blue ones. So the blue ones are going on top. And I think these are going underneath them as well. So we want to go... I think something like that. But I think maybe a bit further out. So the glue dots are meant to be down the very bottom of the leaf. I'm just going to shuffle them down. They do give you specific like not specific, but they give you pointers as to where the glue dots are meant to sit. So it's alright. I'll make it work. That's better. I've probably used the wrong... Oh, where's my other leaf? There it is. It's over here. I might just put another couple of glue dots on right down the very bottom and not take the other ones off. Oh, that one's down the bottom. There we go. That one. Let's just put you all back on there. There we go. There. Alright, so then I've got these ones left and the leaves. And so I want to do... The leaves are... Yeah, these should be down the bottom too. Oh, silly me. I just put them on willy-nilly. I just put them on willy-nilly. There you go. Let's just put some on. It's not like we're going to run out of glue dots from this one, that's for sure. Yeah, so this one's going down here. And then it's got the other blue one on top. Oh no, it hasn't. Hang on. It has this one. So this one you've got the glue dots on one side of the big yellow one and the dimensional. So the dimensional's going to go there and then that can sit on top. Okay, so just like that. I think that works. That works. So let's see where I've gone wrong on these ones. Put that down the bottom. I'm just not going to take the glue off that one. The colour. And that's probably a bit too close. Oh, where's my flower? There he is. He's run away. My flower has tried to run away. There we go. There he is. So that's 3 cards done. Same design. Very, very simple cards. Just like that. I'll keep them in the top corner. Alright, second one we're going to do. So these are the instructions. So it actually shows you all the different glue dots or dimensionals and what have you. Oh, I haven't done the embellishments. I should do them quickly before I move on to the next card. How long have we been going for? About half an hour, give or take. And so it's just going, what, 5 dots. I should get my take your pick tool, but that is probably somewhere else right now and not on my desk. I'm just going to use my fingers. I think it's a bit easier than using the scissors sometimes. There you go. There's those 3 done. All done. The next one is more flowers. You know, I think I might, if I can find it, my seal. No, I'm not going to find it. Unless one of my girls want to go and get it for me, but I don't think they want to do that at the moment. What's this one? This one is that's this one here. Hopefully you can see that. So, bone folder. And we've got these strips this time. They look a bit like ribbon. I might need to trim off a tiny bit though. Okay, so those 3, and then I'm just so lucky to know you. That's what they are today. And dimensionals on these 3, sorry. lots of flowers on this one too. So let's try and line that up so it's straight. Straight. Lining something up straight is helpful when that's the way it's meant to look. If it's not meant to look straight, that's okay too. There you go. And then the flowers, we have, what are they? These ones? All three, four buds. Four buds, there you go. All four. Those four. And then which ones are they? That one. I think those two. Let's go with those two. And that one. And that one. Have a look at it. There we go. Alright, so I will try again with these glue dots. I think they all go down the bottom. There's lots of glue dots in this one. Lots of leaves. Maybe I should have just made one of each card. Too late now. I don't know whether my daughter's laughing at me or at what she's watching. Yeah, she's laughing at me. she just confirmed. Alright, so let's try and stick some of these down anyway. So I've got this one, I think, down here. Ooh, it makes it difficult when you've actually just put your glue dot in there. Or your dimensional. Oh, because you meant to do it right in the centre. Oh well, I didn't do it in the centre. Are they the same? Which ones are which? They all look the same to me. They do. They all look the same. There we go. Let's do that. The flowers all look the same. That's alright. We can make each card look a bit different. As long as you get an idea of what it's meant to look like. And you know what, you can make it up. If you don't like what you do, what they've designed, or you want to change it, you can always change. So has anyone got dimensionals? No, they're all just glue dots. Let's see if we can speed the process up a bit. This one's going to go underneath here. I'm just going to put a bit of glue on them. And whoop. Oh, where am I going to stick him? Oh, he's going to go in there. See, it pays to look at the instructions a bit more closely and not just assume. I tend to assume, which gets me into trouble with making cards sometimes, if I'm meant to follow a particular design. But just pulling out my Tombow, my liquid glue, is probably a good thing to do right now. Oops, there we go. Do a bit of glue on the bottom one. And this is going to sit up the top. So I'm only putting glue on the bottom bit, and then I can put a flower over the top. So let's go these three. I can't get him in far enough because my my dimensional's there. So let's move him over a tiny bit then. There you go. I might get the last card right. So I think this one, I'll try and shuffle him under as far as I can, which is a bit tricky. It is very tricky. So he's just going to sit where he's going to sit. There you go. So when you do get this card kit, just make sure that you shuffle your dimensionals for this particular card all the way just in the center, just in the center. There you go. I'm going to use the little pearls again, and you've got one up the top, one down here, one around the flower, and then a couple up here. I'm just going to put one there. Seems like a good place to put it. Yep. Oh, what happened there? He doesn't want to come off. Oh, this one doesn't want to play nicely. No. Let's leave him alone. Oh, because the glue dot came off and didn't come off. It got left on. There you go. There's two. And three. So there's those ones. Alright, final card. Is a bit of the chevron-y looking type, I think. I don't know, whatever it's called. So that's this one here, and we're going to go that way this time. And we have these little things, these little bits at the bottom. So line them up. Like that, and then our little sentiments. Use this one. And we're going all the way along the center. I'm actually looking at it this time. See, all along the center. So my sticker sheet is empty because we've used all the elements. See, empty. Okay, and then we've got the flowers again. So I think it's pretty much the rest of them. It certainly looks that way. There's one flower that's got a dimensional on it. And it looks like the rest of them are just glue dots, so I might just keep my Tombow out and use that. So I think this one, oh, okay. Alright, so let's work this out. So it's that one, and that one, that one, and that one, and that one, and then these two, and then one of them, that, and that. Okay, so let's work on these ones first, and we'll just layer them all onto the card. So here's my other one. Yep, those ones. I'll try and get each card separate so then I know what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't mean to knock that over. Alright, so let's start out here. And then we'll use this one. Oop, I did it again. I knocked it over. And then this one, it doesn't have anything on that one. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of glue on that one and then a bit on there, and then it can sit on the top. Ooh, I keep flipping it over. Let's try that. Alright, so and then let's do the same with this one. So many flowers. So we're going to do the leaf first. Let's do those ones first. So the leaf up there, tuck the flower in there, tuck this stem underneath, this one over here a bit, and then it looks like that one on top, and a dimensional on this one. Let me try that. There we go. I think that's okay. And then there's like 5 little of the pearls, which is one here, one here, and I can't see where the last one is. I don't see where the last one is. I'll leave the fifth one off. There you go. Alright. So let's try this again. This one. Let's go out there. This one can pop underneath. This one can pop underneath there. Oh, that one seems a bit too far under now, doesn't he? There you go. And then I'm going to pop him down there and pop that one on top up there. That'll be fine. So, where's my leaf? There's my leaf. Let's go him there. Little stem. Bit of Tombow on that one, and then a flower. There we go. Almost there. Oh, let's put another one over here. There we go. And last lot. Yeah. Struggling to pick this flower up. I'm going to tuck him underneath. I'm going to tuck him there. I think we are almost done, everybody. Bit more. there. There. You can come there. And I didn't move him up as much, so he can sit there. Okay. And my little pearls again. Pearl. Oh, what that we'll do over here. There we go. So, there are my cards. So this is the, what's it called? Nourish and Flourish kit. And for every kit purchased, $4.25 goes towards charity to help with hunger. Yeah, for those that are going hungry. Oops, which way does that go? That one goes there. That goes there. This one can go here. There we go. So they're the cards that I've just done. With the cards, you also get this little lunch bag, which is quite cute. It's got some pool party and all the colours on there on the front. So make a nice little gift, and you can purchase that now. Oops, everything's falling on the floor. $68 from the July to December mini catalogue, and you do get actually there's nothing left over other than a few pearls and probably some dimensionals. So it's a really good kit that's worked quite well. Yeah, it's quite a cute, nice little gift. So if you want to have send it to someone as a present, that's always good. But that's all for today. I'm not going to flick back to my face because for some reason my face is not quite right. I've got half a green screen and half a what's the half a green screen, Lizzie? I don't know what would happen if I tried to go back to my face. Whoop. Oh, hang on. Let me see. No, it's still doing it. Don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's a mystery. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope to see you next week. I should be back Friday next week for my Friday Facebook Live at 10 o'clock. The girls should be at school, and I will be packing up, getting ready to go the next day for a conference, which is why I probably won't be live on the following Friday last Friday in July, but I shall be back the week after that. So I will try and post a couple of videos for you to see, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye for now.